When we talk about songs that you can make a living off of, how much money has that song made?
Generated?
Not enough.
Not enough, huh?
Really?
But you never have to work
made
again.
a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Because
I'm
that
fine,
you can't get away from.
How crazy?
Everywhere.
How crazy did the sex get? Did you and Joe Walsh? Did
You and Joe Walsh had sex?
No. Did you and Joe Walsh ever bang a chick together? Did you ever double team someone?
No.
Never did.
Not that I can remember.
Well, you know what?
But Joe used to throw. But Joe used to chainsaw hotels.
He did.
He would really do all that
He
stuff.
did. He had an electric chainsaw because the gasoline power ones made too much noise. You could hear him coming.
He had an
But the
electric.
electric one, you just hear the blade coming through the walls.
Oh, my God.
Why would he do that? Why would he destroy property like that?
Well, you know, it was comic relief is what it was. Like I said, you got 20, 22 hours of sitting around with nothing to do in some hotel in Boise,
But the
Idaho.
poor
You gotta
manager,
find
poor manager of the hotel probably said, "Oh my God, this guy just." I mean, I'm sure you had to pay for it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Came out of your
they still-
But it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I also read that
we
Joe,
had some of the greatest times together, trashing hotel rooms and hanging out.
I read that one of Joe
Trashing
Walsh's best friends was Keith Moon, right? He hung out with him a lot, so that's probably where he got some of that behavior
Absolutely, yeah.
Don Felder's book, by the way, we should mention, is called Heaven and Hell, My Life in the Eagles, and it's available in stores now, and as Gary and Artie can attest to, it is a fascinating book.
Well, you know what?
And
I'm
you should check
wondering
it out.
if he gets into the sexual or whatever escapades of some of the other members of the band. Because the other day I was talking to somebody, and they just kept saying they apparently had some private knowledge of Don Henley, and they just kept saying to me, he's a freak, he's a freak.
Is Henley a freak?
Oh, I can't really comment on that.
Who had the biggest penis? Who had the biggest penis in the Eagles? Quickly.
I can't comment on
How
that
dare you?
either.
Throw you right out of
my
here. A couple of
goodness.
quick questions from the audience because I'm sure people want to speak to you. So let's go. Say hi. Do you have a question for Don Felder?
Hey now,
Hey
how you guys
now.
doing? Hey Don, it's an honor to talk to you, man.
Oh,
I love
fantastic.
I love all your work. God bless you. This is Michael Bradley, and I don't think the Eagles are the same without you. And what do you think of the new album? And do you think Artie should boycott the Eagles show that he's going to go to?
Yeah, you're going to see the Eagles, aren't you? Yeah.
at the Borgata in Atlantic City. I have plans, but I might not go now because I like them.
Well, it's not the
I
Eagles.
think Don should go with you. What do you think of that?
Oh,
Take
no,
to the
no.
state. No, you
No,
know, no
no,
interest.
no,
you
thank
don't
you.
want that.
Their album, I've listened to it, and I was really shocked and disappointed that they have, in my opinion, one of the greatest rock and roll guitar players alive today in Walsh, and you just don't hear him on the record at all.
Right.
There's no Joe Walsh.
It sounds like a shitty country record.
It does, yeah. It sounds like kind of a Nashville produced record. I was disappointed.
The book is called Heaven and Hell, My Life in the Eagles. It's available in the stores now. Why don't you check it out? It's very well written. You wrote it yourself, or did you have a little help?
I wrote most of it myself. I had a help from an English writer who did a lot of fact checking and took a lot of my ramblings, and we both edited it and condensed it down.
But this is really from your journal. This is
pretty much.
yeah, okay.
I was going to say, as a singer, you say fact-checking. That's interesting to me because you're writing a riff like that and creating something. There's a possibility that you might have heard it somewhere before and it might be somebody else's thing. Do you get afraid of that?
Yeah, well, you have to.
Right,
yeah.
so you have a guy who will check a bunch of legal things and say, no, look, that's original.
Yeah,
because as a comedian, that happens sometimes
You
too.
bet. Yeah,
you think of a joke and you go, that's a great joke, but maybe I heard it before.
Sure,
You know?
I'm writing a CD right now, about halfway through one for next summer.
Right.
And I won't receive CDs from anybody. People
Right.
go, I got some song ideas, because if anything shows up that's even faintly
Howard does the same thing with scripts, right? You won't take a script from...
Yeah, you have to, because if you're writing, then...
You have a real hot daughter, right? She's a model.
Oh, she's unbelievable, yeah.
How old a girl are we talking about?
She's 24.
And she's got a real modeling career going, huh?
Well, she does modeling, but she's a singer. She's been signed to Warner Brother Records.
Oh, wow.
She's an unbelievable singer. You have to hear her sing. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, I'll come back with her. We'll sing something on the show when her record
that'd
comes
be
out.
wonderful.
Love that. All right.
Yeah,
that
she's
sounds good.
fantastic.
Well, you're a hell of a guy. It's great to hear your story.
I don't know. We're only hearing his side of this whole thing. Maybe
Well-
he was the fly.
Well, I don't know.
That's the surprise I have for you. Guess who's coming in next?
Howard, can I ask one more quick question?
Yes, go ahead, Artie.
You had the contention that you had, but with Henley especially, clearly you're a great singer too. Was it tough to give that song to Henley to sing as well? I mean,
no,
you know,
I think Don's got one of the greatest voices
He
in rock
does,
and roll.
yeah, but-
you know, and if I had my choice of hearing myself sing or Henley,
Right.
I'd much rather hear Don.
You'd rather hear your song sung by Henley than yourself.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll tell you got a nice voice, though.
He's a beautiful, beautiful voice.
But since they want to be so rock and roll, why does everything coming out of them sound so country?
I don't know.
my money nowadays, I hear from what I hear from music people, everything has to be in a specific category to make any kind of money.
Right.
Like,
Well, I understand why they wrote a country album this time, but why does it always sound so country if they want to be rock and roll?
well, there's no such thing as rock and roll anymore.
That's right. That's true.
One of my favorite renditions of that song. See if I can find it. I don't have it. Okay, I give up. Anyway, listen. I was going to play you something funny, but that'll be another time.
Another time.
Yes.
It's GP1 and Pink.
Oh, Pink. Well, tell those guys to learn Red from Pink. This is one of my favorite. No, guys, this isn't working. It's not here. Trust me. It's a different song.
You know, after I know what you're going to play, I think, and after what Don just said, we should leave it there.
All right. Thank you, Artie. All right. We're going to take a break. I want to thank you so much, Don. Don Felder's book, once again, Heaven and Hell, My Life in the Eagles, available in stores now.